Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one we're going to be taking a look at my ZChelsea. Um, I will also run her with much easier stuff, okay? But I'm going to start off with how I run her in my set. And there's going to be a lot of people that skip the intro, don't listen to it, what I'm talking about here. Take ZChelsea up and then hit like a wet noodle. So every piece you have for ZChelsea makes her better. She scales very, very well with nice things. As you have less of them, she gets worse. Um, you can get away without maybe one piece or lesser pieces. So yeah, let's just start there. First off, if you want to get the most out of her, no exceptions, you need her levels maxed or stars filled because she's gem damage multiply based. You're going to need those. Second off, you don't need the Titan plate. That's on here because I share this strap with Powerhouse Rowan. They have the exact same setup, trainer wise. And then Chelsea doesn't need this plate, Rowan does. The plate I use on Chelsea is going to give us 100% more purple gem damage. It's the Bubba's Glasses, the ultimate. Whenever you activate a purple move, increase your purple gem damage 50% for one turn. We're going to get that off twice before we pin, so it's 100% buff to purples. And I have 150% strap. It was actually the first 150% strap I ever got was a Modern Powerhouse. So you have 100% strap, you're going to hit less. You don't have Bubba's Glasses, you're definitely going to hit less. I would suggest having at least 100 and Bubba's Glasses if you're thinking about triple purple with Chelsea. And so let's just start there. And it is triple purple, all 7 MP, the bite, deal 740k damage, 27 random gems, multiply gems, strength 3. Strength 3 is very low, no moments or anything for Chelsea with zombies, so that's why you need most of the entourage you're going to see to make it work. All right. Sanguine Spear, 7 MP, 942k damage, plus 100k bonus damage for every multiply gem. This will actually do like 5 to 6 million. So it's not nothing, maybe 7. And then the next snap, 638k damage, make 34 multiply gems into purple. All right. Your entourage, Woods is 4 MP, NOD Rock, and this is where it starts to get really rare. Multiply gems, now that they got buffed, are ×2. So that, and the 2 purple MP. So that gives a 6 MP, 1 for a turn, gets a 7, always loaded in feud. And you wouldn't think him going from +1 multiply to +2 would make a big difference, but it definitely did on her. And then we're going to add Leo for 3 times bigger ones. So now, instead of those baby ×3s, we're up to ×8. And Howdy is really the key piece that makes her consistent because we get 6 extra multiply gems. So now we're generating 33 and we're changing all of them. So you get way more consistently large pins. You can still get big pins without Howdy because essentially if you connect everything on a good hit, he's the same as a zombie coach, right? But the 6 more make it much, much more consistent. So in some ways, he's the easiest piece to lose if you get lucky. But for consistency, he's the single most important of the trainers. Seth is actually, I think, the least important trainer on here. But we'll get into that more later. So this move, we have 33 multiply gems, and now with Howdy, they're doing 181,760 each. It's 6 million damage. So this move does 6 and then the million here. So that you get 7 million here. I have a purple move damage medal, so it'll be more. We basically get about 11 million in move damage and stuff, plus what you're going to see gem damage wise. Anyway, super simple, super fast, very easy to run, which is why I like her. And when there's a purple gem buff, I just 2-click her. I don't even bother with the second move. And she was doing aura multiply buff like last feud. I just did 2 moves and I was doing over 100 million gem damage with her this way. When there was the 100% multiply gem buff. So that or purple, and I only used 2 moves. I skipped the middle, right here, Sanguine Spear. Actually, I didn't put a purple move damage medal on her. So yeah, we're doing about, so this is doing 7, we'll call 8. We're doing like 9 million, plus the multiply gem damage. So I went all purple substats. I do have a bunch of purple substats. I'll talk about that too, because they definitely make a difference. Anyway, gameplay loop, super simple. We only have 5 purples on the board. It's sort of a normalish amount, 5 to 7. And you can see each purple is doing 2.2 million. Then we're going to get 50% more gem damage, and they're going to go up to 2.5 million. And now we just turn every single one of those purple. And we can't see how hard I hit there because this stupid bug thing that happens came up. Oh, there we go. I hit for 82 million gem damage. So that was a bad hit, actually. 82 million gem damage plus the 7 million. That's right around 90 mil right there. And 82 is a bad hit. I'll run a few without that in the way. Love it when that happens. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And like I said, I'm going to run this with a bunch of different trainers for you guys because I know a lot of people won't be able to run this. So don't get upset. But I had a ton of people, and I know people are going to be upset with me for making this video. I put it off for a very long time. I've been asked repeatedly when I'm going to do it. So here it is, and hopefully people understand. That's 85 million gem damage, and we still missed 3 of the multiplies. So we're well over 90 right there with the previous damage. It's just really... Howdy makes it super consistent, right? It's like 80 plus the other damage pretty much all the time. Yeah, it's good stuff. One more, and then I'll start changing trainers for you guys. Just to show you I'm not like cherry picking or, you know, whatever. Decent amount more purples on the board, so this should theoretically go better. Sure did. There's the 90 million gem, and we had 1 left, so 90 million gem plus the 9, we did almost 100 there. I think that's enough of that. So, like I said, I think Leo might be the easiest one to lose. The substitute for Leo is Zombie Brett, so let's go ahead and do that. And I can show you guys if you don't have Leo. You know, because it's fast, I'll run a couple 3 with all of them. So you guys can get a feel, and then I'll run her without any of the rare ones and just 2 zombie coaches. It doesn't matter which 2. So we lose the 3 multiply, but we do gain the 60% to multiply. So 1.72 with 1, and we were at 2.5 before. It brings it down to 1.8. So 700,000 per gem, you know, it makes a difference. Certainly. Pretty average hit, but still 60 million plus the 7 we did. So that's like 67 million. We missed 4 gems though, so could have been better. Like I said, everything you take off is going to make a difference. Howdy can look like the least difference, but for consistency is the most. Leo makes an immediate impact for sure because her multiply gems are so small. But with Howdy, you still consistently hit decent, so really it depends what you favor, boom or bust kind of thing, you know? That was really bad. We missed a ton. Still 50 million gem. That's some of the most I've ever seen a miss, so I'll run 1 more. We missed like 5. I think that's got to be up there. That one was, I feel like, particularly bad. I feel like we had a normal one and a really bad one. I'd like to get a good one with Leo too, but I won't force it. I'll just sort of give you guys commentary. Because I've played her a ton. I use her all the time. She's my favorite lady powerhouse because this is super simplistic, super fast. Plus she's the freebie, and it's fun to win for me with the freebie. Yes, I know there's whaley stuff on her, but it's still fun to win with the freebie. Another not great one, mediocre one, 56 million gem. So that'll be enough with Leo. So what's this? The sub for if you have all of it but you don't have NOD Rock is Gunther would be the sub I would use. So let's do it with Gunther instead of NOD Rock. I'm going to show you without any one of the pieces, and then I'll show you with none of them. And then maybe I'll try a few other combos, but you should have a pretty good idea after this what your Chelsea could do as far as if you have at least 100% strap, for sure. Definitely the 150 makes a difference, though. That's a very nice hit. And we still did 71 million, but we only missed one multiply. So that one did 71 million gem. So Gunther is not a bad sub for Rock for sure, but that was a very good hit because we only missed one gem. I want to do one more, and if we miss like 2 to 4, that would probably be 2 to 3. That would probably be average. 4 or more would be bad. So if we get an average one, I'd be happy with that. That would be a good hit though. 71 million, 72, whatever it was. So NOD Rock's not a huge hit, but you can see they all definitely are impacting, right? They're for sure making a difference. It's got all but 2, 70 million. Yeah, I think that's probably fine. Those were good hits. You'd probably average maybe like 68 with this setup. So let's go down to No Howdy. Now, the interesting thing with No Howdy is if we get every single gem, it won't look like much of a loss at all, right? It will, but if you miss them, then it starts to go south in a hurry. Because if you get every single one, they're all the same damage, but actually better because Brett has 40% purple. So, you know, we potentially could miss 6 multiplies. This just makes it more consistent, though. I'll show you what I mean. Did I forget to... No, I switched. Okay, good. So purple gems after 1 are going to look even better than with Howdy, 2.47. We were at like 2.5, right? And this goes all the way up to 2.7. So we get 200k more with Brett than Howdy, but we have 6 less purple gems, so it makes it less consistent to get your breaks. However, this looks like it's laid out exceptionally well. So we may get a scenario like I was talking about where it doesn't look like you lose anything if you break basically every gem. And we only missed 1, and you can see we did 78 million gem damage. So if you just run this once and you hit it like that, you're like, oh man, Brad is nearly as good as Howdy, because he almost was there, right? But let's get one where we miss a few, which shouldn't take too long, because this is the one reason why Howdy is so important, is the consistency aspect. And you guys know me, I'm big on consistency. I want to know basically what I'm going to hit all the time. What my bottom is, what my top end is, and it's a huge variable when you take Howdy off of this. That was a good one. Again, we only missed 1. We hit for 80 million. Luck has been on our side. I needed to not so you guys can see. So I may run this one a few times. Apologies, but sometimes the game is just like, you know what? Everything is going to go your way no matter what you do. And then the next time it's like nothing you do goes your way. And when you're in that kind of streak, that's when you want Howdy. Here, there's 3 purples on the board. This probably isn't going to go well, I would think. They actually laid out decently, it looks like, just glancing, but I see like 4, maybe 5 that might miss if we don't cascade. Oh yeah, look at that. See? That's perfect. 45 million. That's exactly what I'm talking about, where we missed a metric crap ton and we were just like 1, 2 away from like probably destroying all of them. That's perfect. That's what I was going for. So that can happen without Howdy. Know that. It's maybe that one is probably like a 1 in 10. You know what I mean? Like, so I think you can get away without Howdy. Just know that once in a while you're going to get a situation like that, right? So what about with none of that stuff? Okay, I'm glad you asked. With none of that stuff, she gets much less impressive. I got Bailey on there. I know she's much more rare than Gunther. I just didn't scroll to Gunther. The color doesn't matter after Brett. Brett is the one you want because he's purple. And then there's obviously lots of other ways, but these are the trainers you can use to combo, right? To get that the some combo of these trainers. Now there is, if you want to play middle line, you basically put Mosh right here instead of Rock. He's +1 MP. This is if you don't have Howdy. And then you can do middle lane and Santa and Leo or Brett, right? So you can also do that. I'm not going to do that in this video, but that is also an option as well. And make sure I changed everything. Yeah, I did. So this will be without any of it. The big rare guns. You can see the multiply gems are strength 3. This is going to be very not good. 1.1 million. It's basically less than half the damage, because what, we were like 2.5? Yeah, 1.2. It's like half the damage, plus you have less multiply gems. So this is probably going to be mid-30s. We got a bunch of multiplies in Big Cascade, so better. 39, right? But that was a huge hit, so let me do another one. And of course, there's no Howdy, so you have that one where you can miss a bunch. So this is probably going to be somewhere between 30 and 40 million. Most of the time, probably closer to 33 to 35 million. And that's with a 150 strap. So obviously, I wouldn't encourage you to run Chelsea triple purple this way. Maybe when there's a purple and it's a 200% boost, you could get away with it. But you need really good trainers to be able to run Chelsea. With really good trainers, she's lights out awesome, fast, easy to use, really good. There's 37 on that. You get the idea though. On the flip side, if you're going to play her 2 cycles and just know it's going to take 2 turns to win this way, you could do that too. I don't know what your powerhouse situation looks like. So anyway, that's my zombie Chelsea. Apologize for the whaley part of it and that it's a long video, but I also wanted to show what she hit regular. But what she hits with crazy stuff, she's just lights out good. I'm just going to run that the way I like running her one more time on the way out. For me, with what I have on my roster, this plate, I have this plate sitting, right? Every one of her entourage members is an affiliated person for me. So it's once I have them, there's nothing difficult about this. The entourage are the hard part, right? I would still run this with 100% strap. What I mean is, like, I have excess like of these plates. It's not like a crazy powerful plate, so it won't probably be super protected kind of thing. It's not like a seance or something like that. So while I get that the trainers are rare, as time goes by, you're going to see more of these. Not Leo unless there's another turtle event, but like, you know, Rock, Howdy, you know, people start grabbing them from the club store, you know, that sort of thing. But to me, Chelsea's the best powerhouse in the game, based on what I have on my roster. I like her more than Abby the Witch. Definitely like her more than Raquel with Yeet, Devil's Drip. Yeah, and I do like her more than Bull Nakano too. So, but that is only the case if you have crazy rare stuff. So that's my Chelsea. Apologies for the whaley video, but you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Chelsea's legit, as you get nicer stuff. And remember to like, subscribe, and share, because that really helps me out. And that, thanks for watching. Good luck out there. Yeah, I love my zombie Chelsea. Definitely do. Good stuff.